Good morning, welcome to Hillside. This is Mark. As you can see, Jaguar XF. This is a 2010, it's a 60 plate car, so 8 years old, coming up. It's had 3 owners. It has a full service history with all the receipts and bills to back all the stamps up. Been very well looked after. I'm going to do some close-ups for you so you can see just how well cared for this car is. Now, it has done some miles, which I'll talk about in a moment, but I'll just go round and let you see. Car's just been valeted. It is very sunny here today, so I'll try and keep it out of the direct sun. I just need you to look at the paintwork, particularly the shine and the panel gaps. 18-inch Venus alloys. Front tyres are Continental and about 4mm of tread on the front. It has the barley leather trim, which is cleaned up very well. New tyres at the back, obviously both sides, pair of rears. Parking sensors are standard. All the 3-litre engines, so it's an XF 3-litre diesel luxury. All the 3-litre engines have the twin tailpipes. Big boot, I'll stick the camera right in. 60/40 folding seats, so those little handles up there, somewhere there, they were later removed on the more up-to-date models. This one doesn't have a spare wheel was an option, can be put in if it bothers you, but it does have the kit, batteries under there, sat-nav box. Good level of spec for this type of car in comparison to its German rivals. So sat-nav and 18-inch wheels and parking sensors and Bluetooth were all standard on the car. The car had 2 sets of mats. It will come with 2 sets of mats, but mats over mats generally means someone is ultra cautious. This is the back of the car, burr walnut trim. I gave it a very light, let's get out the sun, a very light clean yesterday. Give a little bit of a carpet scrub just to take out the obvious marks, but it's not been smoked in. The leather is in superb condition. Used one of those little magic sponges just to get the light grime off it, and it's come up really well. No grime or grease in the door shuts. Very clean. We'll just have a look down the side here, seeing the shade. So no dents, no discrepancies in the paint, all original panels. It's an aluminium car, so quite a lightweight car for a medium-sized exec car. 240 PS, so plenty of power. It's twin turbo, 179 grams per kilometre, so it's in the lower tax bracket. There's a few very minor curbing marks on the alloys, nothing that you'd be bothered about, but they can be sorted if for an extra price if you wanted them. Bonnet has some minor stone chips. This car has covered some miles, so again, nothing, no real dramas, but I'll go round those before you collect them. Before you collect the car, I'll go round and touch them in and make them invisible if I can. All round electrics, electric mirrors, Electric seats, doesn't have a memory function. There's a little crack on there. That's the only thing I could really find which was detrimental, I suppose. But again, for the mileage this car has covered, you would not know and you wouldn't believe it. I've sold many of these cars in the past, having worked for Jaguar, and as you probably know, Jaguar would have a strict policy on mileage. Some of the cars at 40,000 miles aren't as in good condition as this. Little bit of sagging there on the seat, which is not the end of the world. We'll look through that lot in a moment. Push button start. Keys have to be in the car, as you know. 2 original keys. Locking wheel nut. Foot on the brake. Rotating vents. Climate control. Navigation. CD player. Steering wheel got a nice clean. This car has covered 140,694, unbelievably. Its condition is absolutely superb. I'll let you have a look at that in a moment. All the books, all the invoices, including the original service book. Just have a look at that. Car is absolutely beautiful, and if you're happy with the mileage, this is an absolute steal. Just put that in there, let you have a look under there. As I say, I'll put the mats back in. There is a beige set of mats and a black set of mats. The beige set are pretty much brand new because they've never had a foot on them. The black mats were the ones that took all the muck, I suppose. Steering wheel controls on there. Nice clean wheel. We'll have a little look at this paperwork now. I'll come round there. Nice smooth engine. I drove the car back from Jaguar in Manchester yesterday, which it was traded in. It drives lovely. There's no odd noises, there's no knocking from the suspension as you'd expect. There's nothing. It drives very, very well. So servicing is as follows. Long life service on one of these, so let's get it out of the sun. 17,000 miles 2011, 34,000 miles 2012, both for HA Fox in Guildford. Foxes again at Guildford, 52,000 miles, 66,000 miles, 13 and 13 twice in a year. 83,000 miles at HA Fox in Guildford 2014. MJL Prestige cars, BMW, Mercedes, Porsche specialist, so reputable, independent. MOT and front track rod ends replaced, that's why it's probably not knocking. Lister's Jaguar in Droitwich for the 2 there in 2016. Cam belt replaced, so we've got an invoice in there to back that up. 122,000, 136,000, which was 3,500 miles ago, so the car's up to date with its servicing. This is nice. Just some invoices and bits and pieces that the previous keepers kept. So it had discs and pads at 110. That invoice is your cam belt, which was £791, so you don't want to be doing that all the time. In fact, it wasn't. It was 1,428. You must have had some other work done as well. So new alternator, £1,022, and then more invoices here, and then all the MOTs. Car is MOT till January next year. And as you can see, condition is superb. We'll have a little look under the engine. All inquiries on the mobile 07595871083, or you can click through on the link as you normally do, as all my engines are, all nicely detailed. So all the muck removed from here, all nice and clean. It's a lovely engine, this, very powerful. It's a 6-speed automatic with a paddle change. It's an absolutely stunning car. Service history is superb, drives excellent. There is nothing to do to this car. It is ready to drive away. Please give me a call if you're interested. Thank you.